warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for giving us the opportunity to present today the Honorable Mr. Teguh Widodo as the Lecturer of International Marketing Management. We are Group 7 and we are going to talk about bridge. Let us introduce ourselves. First, my name is Rahma Zahwa Salsabila as moderator and my absent number is 3. Next, my friends Abdul Asyawaldi, his number absent is 8. Muhammad Iqwan Hakul Yakin, his number absent is 14. Titin Sawarina, his number absent is 22. And last, Ahmad Jikri, his number absent is 2. And as the presenter, we hope you enjoy our presentation. What is bridge? Bridge is collection of 5 major emerging economies that from an international cooperative group: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Naval member effective January 2024. For countries official, we come full bridge member Mesir, Ethiopia, Iran, United Arab Emirates, and partner countries. Note in October 2024, effective January 2025. These countries will join bridge as partner nations: Belarus, Bolivia, Cuba, Indonesia, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Thailand, Uganda, Uzbekistan. Purpose and background bridge was established as a platform for economic, political, and security cooperation among member states to enhance their global influence, particularly as a counterbalance to the dominance of development Western countries like the United States and its allies. G7. G7 member: United States, Canada, United Kingdom, French, Germany, Italy, Japan. Original format as bridge in 2006. The group became bridge in 2010 when South Africa joined. Main focus area of bridge: reforming the international financial system, including institutions like the IMF and the World Bank, International Monetary Fund, and international organization that promotes global monetary cooperation, financial stability, and economic growth. World Bank refers to the World Bank Group, which consists of 5 key international financial institutions. International Bank for Reconstruction and Development offers loans to middle and high-income countries. International Development Countries International Development Association provides low-interest loans and grants to the world's poorest countries. International Finance Corporation support private sector development in developing countries. Multilateral Investment Guaranty Agency offers investment risk insurance to encourage foreign direct investment. International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes provides arbitration and mediation service for investment disputes, enhancing intra-bridge trade cooperation in sustainable development, technological and education, innovasi, infrastructure investment. New Development Bank bridge extendable the New Development Bank to provide development financing for emerging economies and to support infrastructure and sustainable development projects.
Have you ever wondered why the US dollar is so powerful in global trade? Or why economic decisions made in Washington DC and can affect US use here in Indonesia? In this video, we will dive into a very crucial topic: the economic hegemony of the United United States and how the BRICS nation, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are challenging that dominance. Understand this dynamic is essential because it could shape the future of the global economy, including its impact on developing countries like Indonesia. So, get your notes ready and let's go. To understand why BRICS is rising as a challenger, we first need to grasp what U.S. economic hegemony means and how it operates. Point 1. Dollar dominance. First, the dominance of the US dollar, the American dollar play a central role in most international trade and finance. This means that most global transactions from oil to other commodities are conducted in dollar. This creates a global dependency on US monetary policy. So, when interest rate or inflation policy change in the US, the impact can be felt across global financial markets. Point 2. Institutional leadership. Second is American leadership in Bretton Woods institutions like the IMF, International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. This gives the U.S. significant influence in global financial governance, allowing it to have a strong voice in decisions affecting global financial stability and development. Point 3. Payment system control. Third, the U.S. control global payment system like SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. This control allows the U.S. to monitor transactions and effectively impose sanctions on specific countries or entities. We have seen how this has become a geopolitical tool in recent conflicts. Point 4. Strategy alliance. And fourth, the U.S. benefit from trade dominance and strong political economies alliances such as the G7 and NATO. Through this alliance, the U.S. gained political and economic support from other major nations, which further strengthened its global position. So, the combination of dollar dominance, institutional leadership, payment system control, and strategy alliance has shaped and sustains U.S. economic hegemony for decades. The rise of BRICS. However, amidst the strong dominance of the U.S., a bloc has emerged that is increasingly gaining traction. Is BRICS. This group want to challenge the existing global economic order and create a more multipolar system. Point 1. BRICS potential. Let's look at BRICS potential. Together, the BRICS countries represent over 14% of the world population. That's a massive figure, highlighting their hook market and human resource potential. Moreover, more than a quarter of the world's economic output also comes from BRICS nations, clearly indicating their economic power on the global map. Point 2. Establishment of the New Development Bank or NBD. One of which concrete most was the creation of the NBD in 2014. The NBD was established as an alternative to the World Bank, a significant for BRICS to profit their own source of funding and reduce dependency on Western financial institutions. Purpose the BRICS. BRICS has several main goals. To one, to reform existing global financial institutions, promote multipolarity in global governance, enhance trade and investment among BRICS nations, and strengthen cooperation among countries of the global south. In essence, they want the voice of developing countries to be heard and for the world not to be dominated by a single power. And the last, K-BRICS initiative. The bloc has also formed the Contingent Reserve Arrangement or CRI, which serves as a pool on financial resources to protect member countries from external shocks. This function, like a joint emergency fund to assist members facing financial crisis. And most interestingly, BRICS is actively pursuing the dollarization through bilateral trade using the local currency. This is a key effort to reduce reliance on the US dollar by trading in yuan, rupee, or real instead of always using the dollar.
Here is the explanation of 4 strategies used by countries like BRICS members to reduce the economic dominance of the United States. 1. Geopolitical alignment. This strategy involves countries forming political and diplomatic coalition to resist unilateral influence or pressure from powerful nations like the US. They not only reject unilateral sanctions, but also work to develop a more inclusive worldview, one that does not solely benefit Western countries. The goal is to create a new global order that is fairer for developing nations. Number 2, technology and trade network. This strategy focuses on building cooperation among countries in areas such as technology, energy, and global logistics. BRICS countries strive to reduce dependence of Western technology by developing their own systems such as 5G network, joining energy project, and new trade routes. The aim is to achieve economic and technological self-reliance, making them less vulnerable to boycott or domination by US systems. Number 3, currency alternative. In this strategy, BRICS nations are reducing the use of the US dollars in international trade transactions. They promote the use of the currency local, such as the yuan, rupee, real, etc., to avoid being heavily affected by dollar function or US. This also helps strengthen each country's monetary surveillance. 4. Institution building. BRICS has established new financial institutions such as the New Development Bank or NDB and the Contingent Resource Arrangement or CRI to rival the Western dominant global institutions like the IMF and World Bank. The goal of this strategy is to provide developing countries with alternative options for financing or economic assessment without being subject to weaken political or economic condition. Here is the explanation of the four main approach in the dollarization process. Number one, bilateral currency. This refers to comparison between two currencies that agree to conduct trade and financial traditional transaction by directly exchanging their own currency without using the US dollar as an intermediary. For example, China and Russia trade directly using the yuan and ruble. The goal is to reduce dependence on the US dollars in international payment systems. Number two, local currency. The strategy encourages countries to use their domestic currencies in foreign trade transactions, either with willing partners or with specific regional cooperative blocks. For instance, Indonesia and Malaysia use the rupiah and ringgit in current cross-border transactions. This helps to maintain exchange rate stability and strengthen monetary independence. Number three, alternative reserve. Countries attempt to replicate of their foreign exchange reserve, which have traditionally been dominated by US dollars, with other currencies such as the euro, yuan, or gold. The goal is to diversify risks, especially against US economic volatility or the use of the dollar as US, a tool of political and economic bridge currency or bridge payment system. This is a joint intent among bridge countries to development a common currency or an alternative payment system, such as SWIFT-like network not controlled by the West. The aim is to reduce dollar dominance in trade among bridge countries, while building a more inclusive and balanced global financial system.
Challenge and limitation. Although Bridge has great ambition to become an alternative global economic power, the alliance still faces several significant challenges and limitations. In this slide, we will discuss four main points that represent major obstacles in Bridge's journey. Challenge and limitation. Although Bridge has great ambition to become an alternative global economic power, the alliance still faces several significant challenges and limitations. In this slide, we will discuss four main points that represent major obstacles in Bridge's journey. Diverse interests. Bridge members come from vastly different economic, political, and strategic backgrounds. A clear example is the border tension between India and China. This difference often make it difficult for them to reach a consensus, as each country has its own national priorities and agenda. 2. Governance. Bridge lacks strong institutional structure or effective decision-making mechanisms. This results in a lack of cohesion and coordination among members, hindering their ability to act quickly and efficiently. 3. Limited global influence. The current global finance and trade system are still dominated by Western countries, especially those led by the United States. This dominance makes it difficult for Bridge to rival the well-established global system, such as the US dollar in international finance. 4. Western resistance. Western countries, particularly the United States, often take diplomatic and economic action to suppress or limit Bridge influence. This action may include sanctions, trade restriction, or diplomatic strategies aimed at maintaining their global dominance.
The future of the BRICS organization. BRICS is a group of 5 major countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. This group works together to strengthen their economies and increase their global influence. 1. Growing membership. BRICS plans to add other developing countries as new members. The goal is to make BRICS stronger economically and to gain greater political influence in the world. With more members, BRICS could become a new global power that rivals Western countries like the United States or Europe. 2. Financial infrastructure. BRICS also aims to create its own payment and financial communication system. So they want really one system owned by the US. Why is this important? So they are less vulnerable to economic sanctions from the United States and can be more financially independent. This is like having their own banking and money channels that cannot be controlled by outside powers. 3. Integration initiative. For example, China Belt and Road Initiative, which build roads, ports, and railways in many countries. Projects like this support BRICS because they open up new trade routes, help the development of other developing countries. Through this, BRICS is building a new interconnected economic network. Conclusion: BRICS is currently 1. Expanding its membership. 2. Developing its own financial system. 3. And strengthening cooperation through major projects. All of this is being done so that BRICS can become a major economic and political force in the future without relying on Western countries.
And last, conclusion. Reshaping the global economy through bridge play a vital role in reshaping the global economy landscape by promoting a more multipolar world order. As lead, resource-rich developing nation with high growth potential, bridge challenge the traditional dominance of Western power in global finance and governance. Through initiatives like the New Development Bank and expand trade cooperation, Bridge offers an alternative development model and financial support to countries in the global search. Ultimately, Bridge contribute to creating a more balanced and inclusive global economy.